Hi, darling.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm feeling very festive.
Oh, you have got the spirit of Christmas inside you.
Ooh.
I can sense it.
Well, I went to London, didn't I?
Yeah, you did, darling.
For like a
You
week,
bloody did. Yeah, you did.
which was long,
It was long.
good fun, long to be apart.
It was long.
And now that I'm back, Christmas has truly begun.
Yay, because the lights are on in town.
Oh, yeah.
Very exciting. So we had a little pause after maths finished.
Yeah.
And now we're back. And I have watched a silly amount of TV since you've been gone.
You've been doing the heavy lifting, to be honest.
I truly have. And you know what? It's a lot to deal with, but I can commit and I can do it. I didn't quite know what the expression was, and so I just kind of went with it there. And I thought it might come to me, but it didn't.
No.
Anyway. And also, I'm so self-conscious in the morning. We often have to record early, but I'm so snotty in the morning. It's atrocious. So I'm really sorry to everyone. It's just how I am, and I can't help it. And just,
Oh,
I don't
you're an
know.
allergy baby. You're a clean
I am
baby.
an allergy. I'm one allergy. Yeah, a clean baby, as you say.
Clean baby means allergies, guys.
So when we have babies, we've got to put them in the mud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the bog.
In the bog. Stinky
Not
in the bog.
loo bog, but mud bog.
Mud bog, in the mud bog.
Yeah.
With what are those fairy Irish spirits called?
Will-o'-the-wisps.
You know exactly what I was talking about. What those fairy, you were like, I know the answer.
We've got some out there, I think.
I think so too. I haven't seen any. It feels magical.
It does.
Will-o'-the-wisp.
So, before I went away, I started watching The Beast in Me.
Yeah.
And then I told you to watch it. And then you watched it all and I couldn't watch any of it because I was out at my work things.
Yeah.
And then you got to the end and you said, you should definitely never watch that. So now instead of me watching it, you're just going to tell me what happens.
Oh my God.
So if anyone doesn't want spoilers,
skip ahead because we're going to talk about the Drag Race final in a bit.
We'll try and put a timestamp in the description so you know where to get to.
So, I mean, unless you... Okay, I'm going to basically be like, does the dog die now? So this is going to have spoilers. But if you don't like triggers, no. If you don't like these triggers, then I wouldn't watch The Beast in Me.
I don't know if we've talked about does the dog die before.
I just thought that was the thing everyone knew.
I was talking about it at work and it's not a thing that everybody
You work at a film thing.
I know.
Shocking.
If you have particular things...
Daisies in the industry. Sorry.
If you have particular triggers, you can go on Does the Dog Die and it tells you...
.com. Sorry.
And it tells you like every single... You can look for the particular trigger, which in my case is head smash. Sounds like I witnessed a very traumatizing head smash at some point in my life. I didn't. It's just something that if I see something like that, sometimes it recurs in my mind for weeks.
How about the
maybe
Boogie
years
Nights
on
head
end
smash with the rollerblades?
Well, I closed my eyes.
Okay, fine.
But it wasn't very visually head smashy. It was more idea-y head smashy.
No, but it's the audio often
The sound,
for me, the crunch.
But it's a visible thing that I'm not wanting to see, really. But
yeah,
it's quite funny when you go on there because then you're like, oh, let's see if I should watch this thing, Midsummer, Hereditary. And then you're going through, like, let's get to the head smash bit. Oh, eye injury in great detail, teeth being pulled out,
dog dead,
arm being snapped off and then trodden on. Yes. So it gives you an idea of all the other things that you might want to avoid as well.
I was thinking about how in Boogie Nights, which came out in 97, how like shocking that head smash was, and then how
was it?
Well, I was just trying to work out why do people do head smashes all the time, and it must be because they're quite shocking because you feel it makes you curl up and feel horrible.
Yeah.
Like, and I was just thinking about how this TV show, they've been a bit crazy on the head smashing. And it was a lot more visual and a lot more intense.
Well, walk me through the story from the start, because I was enjoying the first episode. Claire Danes being very intense. I thought as soon as I saw her, she looked lesbianic. She was playing a lesbian, so good casting.
I really liked Claire Danes in this. She was really cool. Good wobbly chin, crying, acting. Oh my God, it's just all coming back to me what happens. Okay, let's get into it quickly. Okay.
She's an author and her child has died?
Her child has died. And this neighbour has moved in and he's like basically like not he's like not Logan. He's Logan Roy's son, essentially. What's that?
Right.
What
Okay.
they called? He's
Kendall.
Kendall.
Okay.
But like stronger, and like in his disposition, and
more hard nosed.
yes, and Kendall wants to. I genuinely can't remember his name, so it should be Kendall. Kendall wants to put some kind of jogging path in the forest
Through the
know
lovely
this?
natural woods.
Yes.
I wouldn't be a fan.
No, awful idea.
Although, nice to be safe when you're running, but still,
whatever. So she doesn't want that because she wants everything to stay as it is because her son's dead and she's not a loser.
Okay.
Anyway, blah, 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 blah. His wife is there. She wants to run, apparently. And she says no. He tries to take her for lunch. He finds out a little bit more about her. They have a weird kind of chemistry that they kind of like quite like each other. But she's also like, oh God, what the hell? Anyway.
And he's negging her, right? He's like, oh, it must be hard when you had a book come out and then you haven't written a book for a million years again.
Yeah, and then she's writing, and then he read her book and said it was, well, she told him her idea of the book, and he said it was really boring. And then he was like, you should write about me. And then he was like, no, I'm not going to write about you. And then obviously she does.
Oh.
So basically they come up with an agreement. She'll let him do the jogging path if he lets her write a book about him.
Fun.
So she starts writing the book, and then in the middle of the night, an FBI agent, Brian Abbott, turns up at her door, bang, 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 drunk. Stay away from him. And she was like, what the hell are you doing accent? Here? I don't know. His accent. You haven't seen it. And then...
Stay away from him. The FBI agent
who used to work on the case said stay away. Okay. That FBI agent is like a little bit, I don't know, you then realise he's been investigating him for various crimes over the years. Later on, oh God, it's so complicated, this fucking show.
And were you enjoying at
this point? Yeah. I enjoyed the whole thing. I just think you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll come back to him, Brian Abbott, later. Then she goes out for lunch with, I think it might still be the same day. When she's out, she sees the guy who killed her son. He like in a car crash. And she was obsessed with the idea that he was drunk and he wouldn't do a breathalyzer test at the scene. And then her son died. And she kept seeing him everywhere. And then she kind of said that to Kendall. And then the next day he goes missing. Dead. He goes missing. And he left a suicide note. But everyone was like, it doesn't add up. And she was like, what the hell? And then I think she started to think he's done something. Like she kind of knew.
Starting to feel like he's a bit obsessed with her and he wants to please her by getting rid of her enemies. Yes.
Then she somehow I'm just going to skip over something. She teams up with the FBI agent to find him, and then there's like this idea that he was like, if you can't track him, then you can't ever find out where he was. And she was like, I can track him because he always wears his watch that has...
Cher.
She sounds like Cher. Always wears his oh God, I can't do it now. His watch that has his location on it. So they were like, so if we can find...
Are you talking about Kendall or the...
Kendall.
Oh, okay.
Because
Kendall's gone missing now.
No, she just thinks he was involved in the kidnapping or the killing or whatever. And then he goes into his house when Claire Danes is out at a party that is Kendall's nephew or something. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. They go to the party. He's in the house. We saw this on Gogglebox very briefly. There was a very intense moment where he was downloading all the files and Kendall was on his way back because he had to come home. He got the files. They were all encrypted or whatever, and then he ran out of the garden, but he drugged the guard dogs, and then one of the guard dogs woke up, and then as he was climbing over the wall, the dog bit his leg, and then his leg was all bleeding, very stressful. Then he had to take the USB to some kind of encryptor woman who was very cool, and she locked him in a room for ages while she was encrypting the files, and then he was like, how long will it take? And she said, as long as it takes, or something. Anyway,
this is FBI man.
Then the FBI man finds finally he's been waiting. Claire Danes is stressed. Kendall is like scaring her because she's like, I think he did something to this guy, and then opens the files. He gets the files, and there is a video of the boy that is allegedly dead.
What, her son?
Um,
Oh no, the guy that killed her
the
son.
guy that killed her son.
Right.
The FBI agent has found this video, and it's him like tied up in a room with loads of really big lights on him, naked or something. And then he was like, "Oh my God, when was this?" And she was like, "It's a live stream." That's what the encryptor woman was like. And he was like, "Oh my God." And then the FBI agent then calls Claire Danes and says, "There's nothing on there."
Why?
Oh, I don't, because he doesn't want her to get involved because it's dangerous.
No.
And then Abbott leaves. I'm pretty sure this is right. And then he gets killed. Head smash in the face by our man. I think.
And the FBI gets head smashed by Kendall
I think so.
in a bad way.
Really bad in the street.
Why does that need to happen? Just shoot him.
I know. Head smash. He loves smashing heads.
Oh, how's he going to get away with that?
Anyway, so think about it. This man is live stream.
Oh God.
Then, after he head smashed at Abbott, he goes over to Claire Danes' house.
But he's obsessed with her.
Yeah. And then while they're listening to Psycho Killer by Talking Heads, which made me cringe a little bit, and he dances to it a bit, and it was a bit embarrassing, but also kind of good. And then
Not as good as Sam Rockwell in Chinese Angels, though.
nowhere near as good
Okay.
as that. That's actually good dancing.
Yeah.
If Sam Rockwell played this part, the show would have been much better.
Oh, yeah.
But then Mum told me that Kendall is Welsh, and I was like, oh, that makes me like him a bit more. But also I'm scared of him.
Cute.
Anyway, so they are chatting. He says, "Could we ever fuck?" Something like that. And she was like, "No, not interested. Gay." And he was like, "Really gay?" Blah, 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 that whole thing. Then he went up to the toilet, and then he was in her son's room when she went up, and she was like, "You can't be in there." And then they went and sat in her son's room for a while, and then they went about their day after that. And his wife was like, "What the fuck?" Then blah blah blah, some things
also-
transpired.
Go on.
Blah 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 blah. She realized that she broke into Abbott's house with a fellow FBI agent of his, because she knew something was wrong. She's also being bribed by the Roy family, and then something happens, and then oh my God, it was actually quite terrifying. This part, she heard a noise upstairs
In her house or
in her house, and then she went upstairs and went into her son's room, and he'd set up the kidnapping in there and killed the guy in her son's room.
Why?
Put a bag over her to frame her, and then he called the police or something. I don't know, because she knew he was onto her.
What the
I know, so it
hell?
was all so stupid. And then Claire Danes did some crazy like acting, which was really good. And then the next episode was a fucking flashback, and then we see that he did head smash his wife.
Oh.
It took a whole episode. And also Abbott was having an affair with her.
What?
Abbott was having an affair with his
Why?
wife because she was giving information about, she was the one that was giving information to the FBI. So that's why he killed his wife.
But why is he evil just at his core?
Because he's got a devil in him. He was just born that way. Then his dad has a heart attack or something. And then...
So he just decides to just play with her for fun, sort of.
Yeah, and there's some very boring... But also he's like, "That's what you wanted. You said you wanted him to suffer. So you've got a beast in you. I just did what you wanted me to do." And then his new wife then got him arrested by the FBI. And she was like, "Take that." And then Claire Danes publishes the book. And then he gets stabbed in prison.
Oh. She lives a happy, untraumatized life after that.
Yes, and her ex-wife has a really dykey new girlfriend who's really cute.
Oh, that's no fun for Claire Danes.
She was very annoying. And that's that.
Whoa. I'm very glad that I didn't watch that.
I can't believe I remembered it all. I think I remembered most of the details.
Well done.
There was a big subplot, but it was boring.
So he had a fetish for head smash.
He loved a head smash.
That's not good.
So that's why I was like, I don't think you're going to want to watch this one, darling. Okay, well, how long did that take? Okay, that was about 10 minutes. So welcome back to anyone. Basically, probably everyone who didn't want to listen to that.
That was just a special me and you 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was. We were like, save it for the podcast. What do our listeners want out of that? Sorry, guys. But yeah, it was a lot.
But you'd recommend it to people without particular sensitivities?
I don't even know if I would.
Was it a bit like, I'm exhausted at the end?
It was a bit exhausting. I needed to know what happened. And so it was kind of fun, but there's better things.
Yeah. Like Drag Race?
Yeah, sure. Drag Race. Mum asked me like, oh, should I do Drag Race or should I watch Bake Off? And I was like, both. They're both really good.
Yeah,
just do both.
Just do both.
Funny woman.
And they're very different. So
yeah,
we can't advise which of those avenues to go down.
She watches both, but she just didn't know what series to do.
Well, I've been reading that because we've now watched the final of Drag Race.
Yes.
I've been reading that people have been saying that it was like the worst season ever and complaining about it being rigged and stuff.
I mean, it was rigged.
It was rigged in that Bones
should have gone home like twice.
Yeah.
But in the final few episodes, she deserved to win.
She did. But it's difficult
But
because
actually, Elle Vosk should have won.
I don't think so. Not for the final episode. She was one of the worst.
But I liked her outfit a lot.
You liked her? Yeah. It's difficult because I can see why people thought it was rigged. But also, there were some good people that went out because they had a bad week. Not Paige, though. She shouldn't have gone out.
Paige didn't have a good week, but Bones had a worse week. And Bones should have gone home that week.
Yeah. I can see why people were kind of dissatisfied with the overall arching narrative of it. But I enjoyed getting to know everyone. I enjoyed it.
I do think there were strong competitors that went when they shouldn't. Like Bonnie and Clyde, even though her looks were terrible that week.
Yeah, it was crazy that she
shouldn't have gone.
Just went all of a sudden after smashing the Snatch game. But it was so confusing because in the final, Katrin, who just couldn't ever win and was a bit rough around the edges, she was the best in the final song.
Yeah, she was pretty good.
She was the most, like, my eyes just kept going to her.
Yeah, she like had the energy.
Yeah, so considering she was meant to be like the obvious loser,
she wasn't.
So that made it all very confusing. And then Selexa was most lovable.
Yeah.
She also couldn't win because she just hadn't been strong enough throughout.
But I thought she was so strong. Like, she was pretty good throughout. She was pretty consistent and her looks were always amazing.
I could have been happy with her winning. I don't know why there was a kind of narrative around her of like just being a bit not much of a competitor.
I know, because I do think she was a really strong competitor and I think she was overlooked.
I liked the statuesque alien vibe.
Me too.
And it kind of silliness.
And it was unique. Like, it was cool that because she seems quite like serious, but she is silly. And I feel like that's a unique take. And all of her alien looks were very different.
Yeah. It must be hard for Bones to feel like maybe her peers don't think that she like deserved to win because there was a feeling of Rue just deciding to laugh and celebrate everything that she did the whole time.
And she had so much self-doubt as well that's kind of really sad that's probably been affirmed from afterwards.
Yeah, but she's also so cocky, as you saw in the audition tape. So it's a funny one, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's so self-conscious. I guess that kind of cockiness
it's a front.
Be a front for self-consciousness.
I mean, you saw how someone was like take the piss out of her shaking in the roast.
Oh yeah, I think that was Katrin,
and it was like,
that was mean.
That's really mean because she's actually really anxious.
Yeah, she looked so stunning and like it didn't compare to any of the other queens in the final look. Her vampiric dark,
it was very unique and cool.
Yeah, I liked that.
Me too.
Oh, Paige made you laugh when she came back, didn't she? Oh my God,
so funny. Just like, I've never seen anyone with more determination to get attention. Bam, bam, hitting all the moves. Boom, boom, I've got it right. I was like...
It was a bit much, but she
deserved it.
She outshone everyone.
As she should, because she knew.
Yeah.
She should have been in the final.
I'm almost surprised they put her at the front and didn't try and hide her behind.
Like, Paige should have... I'm sorry, Katrin just didn't hit. Like, Katrin... was funny and like a cool person, but her drag didn't hit.
No, but I think her level of charisma was so high that she kind of did deserve to be there in the great tradition of Drag Race. I've been reading about whether her and Tyrus are still together.
Are they?
No, but they did date for a few months, and they said there's no beef. It's just a very long way between Brighton and Wales.
And you know what? She's not wrong.
She's not wrong. So that's cute.
That is lovely.
Yeah. Oh my God. Weird when Viola came back and was like all trying to flirt with everyone.
Viola, girl, you need to change your makeup up.
Tragic
I know it's your
vibes.
look, but no,
Yeah.
it's
Not
bad.
good.
The weird pointy eye makeup. And when they flashed back, I was like, what was Viola again? And then they showed her in the bear costume, and I was like,
Oh, so bad.
it's tragic. Sorry.
Not good.
Not good. Yeah. I didn't think it was the worst season. I enjoyed it.
It sort of reignited my, because for some reason I didn't watch last year properly or the year before, really.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So it sort of reignited me a bit, even though a lot of people found it the worst. So
I find it fun when there's like an element that you can just slag off.
Yeah.
Did you hear Trixie and Katia talking about how like gay people are just really mean about Drag Race?
They love it and they also absolutely hate it.
Yeah, which is basically what we're saying, isn't it? Like, it's the idea of it and the concept of it sucks. And I guess also like we've, as a group, as a community, we've come far enough to now include so much into our, you know, activism, most of the community, like trans rights, and like it's all more intersectional and like inclusive. And then also, I don't know, even like I want to say like earth rights.
Well, eco stuff.
Yeah, eco stuff. And
Yeah.
basically the reason I'm bringing that up is because of RuPaul's fracking
Oh, yeah.
history, and also just like his capitalism, like his capitalist kind of like obsession.
There's like a celebration of Drag Race being more mainstream and accepted in certain circles, but also a resistance against that, wanting to like that being the representation of the queer community.
And like it has to be pure, because like drag is escapism, and like for people who often have nowhere else to turn, that's not always the case, but like it saves a lot of people. And so like it becoming this capitalist machine doesn't add up to its roots. And I think people are aware of that, and I think that's why a lot of people don't like it. And that's why I guess like someone like Katrin, who is rough around the edges, like does deserve to be in the final.
Exactly. And we wouldn't have got to see Katrin's dad if she wasn't in the final, and that made it all worth it.
You're right.
What a lovely, adorable man.
Adorable.
Oh my God, so cute.
Yeah, very. So Lexa's mum was all like tats.
Did she have tats?
Yeah, on her arms.
Was she the tap dancing one? No, that was Elle's. Whose mum was doing tap dancing?
I feel like that might have been Bones. Didn't like that. I didn't like that. I was like, stop.
I didn't mind it. It was funny.
Oh God. When our kid's on Drag Race, that's what you're going to do.
I found it awkward though they clearly didn't quite know when, like, how to talk to Rue and when to leave.
Oh, I like that part. I think I find it cute because I feel like it's their only like one-on-one time where they're in the room with him.
Oh no, I meant the parents.
Oh yeah, no, they don't know what to do. No, they're a nightmare. Oh no, they're an absolute nightmare. So I also wanted to talk about the Survivors.
Yeah.
Because I finished that when you were gone as well. And I just want to say, which I said to you via text, but I'm just going to bring it up here. So if you've seen the Survivors, you'll know what I'm saying.
On
and
Netflix.
If you haven't, I think we told everyone to watch it. So hopefully you have. If you've done your homework.
We told everyone. So
we told everyone to watch it. So if you haven't watched it, that's your own problem. Don't come at me. I haven't even had a coffee. How am I doing this?
Oh my God. You'd be a bit sleepier if you had a coffee, to be honest.
True.
ADHD.
Am I right? Ladies.
Yes. The Survivors.
They made out like no one would talk about the girl that was missing or dead. I don't believe that for a second. Just because like towns are obsessed with men. Like I get that. I'm sorry, I'm being like, not all men. But I don't believe that they would forget about this girl. Thoughts?
Yes, but also that it's always handy to set a murder mystery thing by the sea, because it can just be like, she got swept away. But I think, I don't think she would have been forgotten about.
Yeah, because they made out like everyone always talked about Jeremy and Toby or whatever their names were, and no one ever spoke about Gabby.
To be totally honest with you, I was busy doing something and some of the last episodes. I know what the last denouement was.
Yeah.
But what happened with the Mr. Pervy Perverson?
I don't really know.
Oh, right,
I
okay.
don't think they
I'm glad
explained
you
that
don't
very
really know
well.
either.
He was just a bit... He was the
He
one
happened to be a perv on all the people that got murdered, but he wasn't the murderer.
No, and also they tried to Broadchurch it,
Yeah.
but it didn't quite work. There was pictures that Gabby had taken on her phone. Oh no, not Gabby, the other girl who died in the series. And I don't know why.
It was a good character to have Robin Thing's husband losing his mind a bit.
Yeah,
That
was cool.
A
I
good
liked
red
that.
herring
And
character.
I also knew immediately that he had done. I was like, he's done CPR on her because he's a lifeguard, and that felt really good. I was like, yes. And then the next episode started with staying alive, and I was like, yes, that's what it is, because of the, the timing. I was like, I've got this. I know how this all works. So it wasn't quite as clever as some shows, but I still really enjoyed it, and I just love Robin Malcolm. I think she's like one of the best actresses ever.
I'll watch anything with her in now.
Me too. We need to find some more stuff.
And I like watching an Australian thing, just different vibes.
It was really good, and I really loved the girl who played Mia, who transpires she's in Bridgerton.
That's cool.
That's really cool and good casting, because I thought she was really good.
She was good. She's very pretty.
She's very pretty.
So we're going to have more Bridgerton, are we? I don't know if
I'm not going to watch it though.
I can't even remember if I might have just got to the carriage fingering scene and then given up.
I think I watched the other sex scene with Nicola Coughlan, and I was like, yeah, let's see what they're all talking about. And then I was like,
yeah,
you see her boobs or something, and she did look lovely.
She looked lovely. I'm very happy for her, but it's a bad show in general. Sorry,
it's pretty terrible.
It's bad.
Oh my god, do you remember how there was that guy from Miami who was in the pizza place that we were at the other week when we were with Sam, your brother, and there was that guy and we were talking about Drag Race, and he was like, I'm from Miami, and like no one asked. We didn't ask you.
Yeah.
Then he was in my work the next night,
then
he was telling me all about. He was like, "Well, I grew up in Miami." Didn't ask, and then he was telling me about it. Blah blah blah. Where am I going with this? There's a reason.
It was just annoying because he interrupted our conversation about Drag Race. He was a stranger. He was like, "You're talking about Drag Race? Oh, I've made him from Boston." We were like,
talking about Drag Race?
We were like, yeah. He was like, yeah, people love it where I'm from in Miami. And we were okay. Do you watch it? He was like, no. I was like,
but I know, I met Rue.
Why did you interrupt us then?
Yeah, what a fucking waste of time.
We're British.
I realised what it is. He and his wife live in Bath.
Right.
And then he was saying, like, we got all the people pretending they're in Bridgerton. And then I was like, oh, that must be really annoying. But then I kind of realised that I think he might have also meant him. And then I was like...
What, like actual LARPers?
I think so. But then he works...
I guess if he's American,
he works for the National Trust as well. So, like...
Oh, my God, he might mean that.
He might be. And then I was like... Boy. I was like, yeah, just like tourists here.
But also,
and then I was like, oh god, they're also tourists here.
If he works for the National Trust, he should know that they're not pretending to be from Bridgerton; they're pretending to be from Jane Austen. But maybe they have pivoted.
I think he was, in my mind, he was slagging off those people because Bridgerton isn't a historical time.
Yeah, but also cool because I want to see
people engage in history.
What's it called? Casting. Colourblind casting, yes.
Yes, me too.
Doesn't mean that's a good show though.
It's true. Yeah. What? Oh god.
I want to see.
Do you want to see? I want to see gender blind and colourblind casting.
Yes,
always.
But with the quality of adaptation of the Emma Thompson sensibility. That's the combination I want to see.
Yeah, me too.
I started listening yesterday because I was pootling around and I thought, you know what? I just want to feel cozy. I'm going to put on Julie Andrews reading Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, yes.
Because I've heard it advertised.
Yeah.
It was as heartbreaking as the black cab man using a sat nav.
No.
She was bad. She was bad at reading it.
No. We'll give her a fucking break. She's probably like 91.
Well, I think because she's a big name, they probably made her do like 1 or 2 takes, whereas I happen to know if you've got a good audiobook reader, they go home, study the text, make little
Oh,
notes
yes,
of
you
the
know someone who does
intonations.
that, yeah. But
Because
I think
you
that's
have to.
that's someone who takes their job very seriously.
Well, that's what I want from my audiobook.
Of course.
And also, it's quite a
God, I
well-known
never thought I'd
story.
see the day where Daisy was saying that Julie
Slagging off
Andrews
Julie
hasn't done her job
Andrews.
properly.
Well, maybe it's just not her thing.
Oh, bless her.
But also, I was sad because I was like, I can't listen to this. The intonations are wrong. And my cozy dream has been dashed.
Oh, sorry, darling. That's really
know.
tragic.
Like, because the opening is so iconic as well.
Yeah.
You kind of have the rhythm of it in your
Yeah,
head a little
yeah.
bit. So I was sad about that. So then I watched, I can't remember what it was called, Studio Ghibli, when Marnie was there.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called. Instead, Studio Ghibli on Netflix at the moment is just giving me my festive, cozy feelings.
Yeah.
Hadn't seen that one before. I don't know why I'd neglected it, but I really enjoyed it. It's one of those, like, you know, slightly emotional. There's somebody who's a sad teenager going to a faraway country place. One of those type ones.
Yeah.
Which isn't for everyone. Some people just like the, you know, fantasy Calcifer type
Yes.
ones. But it was very good. And for the sapphics out there,
Yeah.
there's a little bit extra something that you might enjoy in
A
a
little
weird,
bit of spice.
in a weird kind of way.
Yeah, nice.
So I would recommend.
That's actually reminding me of what that graphic novel that I started reading from your friend at work, Guillaume,
Yeah.
called Seconds, which is by the guy who did the one
Oh.
Scott Pilgrim,
Yeah.
which I wasn't like fully getting into, but it does have a similar quality.
I think
to
that
what you were describing, so I think I could read it more and get more into it.
There
I think you
seems
should
to-
also read it.
I want to read it. And the other one, there seems to be a strong link between gay and
Anime.
graphic novel. But maybe that's just the graphic novels that I've been drawn to. But
Yeah, that is nice.
it makes
though.
sense, like nerd culture,
Yeah.
queer culture overlap.
Yeah, that's really nice. I would like to watch more. I was also thinking about how I found it very cozy being at Beth's house and her having those things on the telly.
Yeah.
That, like those people have probably been doing this forever and we just haven't come across it before, where it's like a cartoon scene and then there's very nice music to match the scene.
Paris with a rainy window and,
it
a
moves
desk.
slightly. I feel like Studio Ghibli is like a lifelike version of that you can actually engage in a bit more. So I found those little videos very cozy when we've been at Beth's house. So maybe I should watch some Studio
It's
Ghibli.
just so lovely, especially in the AI time. Don't want to think about AI. But such an advert for like perfection not being the aim. Like the thing, they're not trying to make these animations look as close to life as possible.
Yeah.
That's not the point. Like that's kind of the gross thing about some of the
live action.
Yeah, like the live action Lion King bullshit.
Yeah. Or like even live action fucking 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah. It's like,
I want to see the
wasn't-
cartoon puppies.
I want to see
don't
the
care about real
cartoon.
puppies.
It's craft. It's putting something extra from the artist into the character. It's not just like, oh, I can't do eyes and a mouth properly, but I'll just do this instead. Oh
Sorry,
God.
Spinny's put his leg on my laptop.
His little paw.
Just moved
He's
that
rung
back
the
there.
doggy police. Oh my God, on the telly yesterday, someone's phone rang
Yeah.
and he like shat himself because we had our first flat had the dialing in thing and he's never forgotten the noise of that.
Well, I heard someone dang a doorbell on the
Yeah.
on a TV show I was watching, and he was like,
Dogs are crazy, aren't they?
Yeah, he is absolutely crazy. One final thing,
Yeah.
that I've watched the whole of season 2 of is Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Oh my God.
We're finally getting into it, guys. We're finally getting into Real Housewives.
We've resisted for so long. Going from talking about the craft of
Yeah.
art to
This is basically AI slop in reality TV form, isn't it? But my God.
we've even got a Hey You subscription this week.
Well, it's been a long time coming for some of us.
What's that? Your tongue meant to be a little arrow pointing towards me.
No, it just meant to be I'm being cheeky, but also, yes, you.
Well, you were the one that clicked the button, weren't you?
Yeah.
The Hey You subscription. But no,
I did it completely wrong
I'm-
so that you couldn't log in.
I'm happy. I've been, because I had my Vanderpump fixation.
Yeah.
And actually I started watching the new series, which they've completely recast. I was like, it's going to be shit, but
You're already
I
addicted.
think there might be a little
I
flavour
fear I may be addicted.
of magic that's still there. But anyway, so now I've been talking to people about Real Housewives because they're like, well, you've got to watch Real Housewives now if you've got nothing left. And they've said to start with Orange County or just go straight to Salt Lake.
I'm loving Salt Lake. I didn't realise Salt Lake was such an iconic season.
I've heard good things from lots of people.
Season 2 was... It was crazy. There was a lot going on. It's quite amazing. It starts with a bang and ends with a bang.
Oh.
Yeah, I loved it.
Well.
And it's just... It's so easy to consume. I didn't expect it. You just want to lie there and just let it go in by osmosis. It's crazy. Sorry, rude. I don't know. Just want to lie there and let it go in. I thought that's what you were commenting on.
I just was finding it funny, but if you point there, then
anything's funny.
Who's your favourite? Who's your least favourite?
My favourite.
I think I've asked you this before, but I can never remember. They're all called Mary and Jen.
My favourite. I mean, I love Jen, but that's crazy to love Jen because
she's the illegal naughty one.
Yeah, I love her for some reason, but I always love someone who's got a temper. Sue me. I love them.
Yes.
I'm quite fond of all of them. I've become more fond of Whitney, even though I really can't stand her at the same time. I like Heather quite a lot. The one who has left the Mormon church and like is teaching her daughters. I don't know. I'm liking her quite a lot. I'm quite liking Meredith, who has the son called Brooks Marks. Worst name on the planet. 2 of them have sons called Brooks, which is the worst name.
And then on OC, someone's got a husband called Brooks. What the hell is going on?
You can't have plural names. Brooks. There's Marcus. Marcus is a name that can have an S on the end. That's fine. Brooks. Just call him Brooke.
Weird.
Brooks Marks. You can't have someone called Brooks Marks. Brooks Marks.
That's weird.
That is weird.
I think the fact that you kind of like them all is sign of... I think the fact that you kind of like them all is a sign of good producing.
Yeah.
Because I felt like that kind of about all the Vanderpump people, even though they're all awful.
I do,
because they show them to you in a way that's like, oh, my old friend being a horrible dickhead again. Whereas if you think about like Made in Chelsea, you just sit there like, God, they're a fucking cunt, don't you?
Yeah, I hate them all.
You just hate them.
Chelsea. I also like Lisa Barlow, but I can tell she's very toxic.
Right.
And I can't believe she's called Lisa Barlow because she sounds like a Coronation Street character.
What's the one? Oh no, that was in New York. That's... Oh no, LA. We watched a bit of the LA one as well, didn't we? And there was someone called Lisa with a funny haircut.
Oh, Lisa Rinna.
Yes.
Yeah, I like her. I like her from having seen that. The one I don't like is Mary, and I'm sorry.
Which one's... Oh, Mary Cosby.
Mary Cosby is the weirdest person on the planet.
Married her granddad.
Married her step granddad.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. My granddad's my... Yeah,
So is mine.
we both got step granddads. That's like Mary. That's you marrying Bob and me marrying my granddad.
Yeah.
And her mum disowned her because she wanted to marry her step granddad, and she was annoyed because of the money that would come.
No.
Also, I really like Jenny, and Jenny, Mary was saying kind of like weird racist things to Jenny.
Oh God.
But Jenny has since been fired because she said anti-Black Lives Matter stuff. And I looked it up
God.
and it was like really embarrassing. She kind of said stuff like, you teach your kids how to be thugs, then the police are going to come after them. And I was like, girl, don't say that.
No.
So she's been fired anyway.
Right.
So it's all a bit of a mess.
Well, I'm excited for you and your future journey.
Thanks. So, welcome back. That's about 2 million things we've watched in 2 weeks.
And we're only going to be watching more because it's Christmas
Winter
time.
Winter Christmas.
And then on New Year's Day, is it New Year's Day?
What? Oh!
Civilian traitors.
Civilian traitors, guys.
So excited for that.
Sign up to the Patreon. I don't know if we're going to do it on Patreon.
We might not.
I don't think we'll do it on Patreon.
No.
Yeah, guys, we're really kind. We're going to bring it on the norm.
Do it on the norms.
Yeah, don't worry, because you all missed out. And if you wanted to listen back to our Celebrity Traitors episodes, they are all on our Patreon, so you should sign up. And this week, we're going to talk about the latest episode of Pluribus, which is out on Friday. As in, the episode is out on Friday. And we will record an episode once we've seen it.
Yes.
And talk about that on the Patreon.
As well as lots of other stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah, but that is the most pressing TV show at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
And also we're going to our yoga Christmas party tomorrow night, which I can imagine is going to get slightly debaucherous. And just us. Everyone else is going to be drinking 0% beer.
Yeah.
We're like, woo! So we'll see how that goes.
We'll let you know on the Patreon.
We'll let you know. Sorry, that's why I brought it up. Yeah, good point. Thank you. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.